pay for this call. And it doesn't seem to allow me to do it while we're speaking. So if this call drops, I am going to email out another link. We have 8 minutes at the moment, and it will drop in 8 minutes' time. I'll email out another link so that we can reconnect. You just have to click on the new link and come back in again. I apologize for that. I was supposed to have done it before I left, and I completely forgot. Transportation, I think I've already talked about. We need a volunteer coordinator and trainer. And Adele, I might just ask you to take that role, mostly because you've been to one of the WEF events, two, and you know what the land will be like. Would you be comfortable doing that?
Yeah, if you give me some more information about what you expect, then yeah, I'm sure I'd be able to manage that.
Yeah, we'll get a group of volunteers who will work alongside you. You know, we need to really look at the whole day by day, what needs to be done where and how are people addressing issues as they come up. You know, planning for things that can go wrong, because that was one of the things that I found at the last two events that wasn't done very well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things did go wrong and they had no plan. And with any event, I think we all know, if you've ever done an event, that things do go wrong. So how can we work smart and, you know, stay one step ahead of the game and plan for all eventualities in case things do go wrong? I think if we...
I wanted this is Cynthia again. I wanted to ask, will there be a place, because New Mexico has so many beautiful things and artisans and that, is there going to be a place where we could sell vendor tables, where they could sell things while they're there, even for people coming in? It might be a great way for, I don't know if the venue is set up that way at all, but I thought that'd be a great way for us to bring in money and also be able to have people take home souvenirs or clothing or whatever they find here in New Mexico.
Yes, there is a beautiful courtyard in front of the building where we thought we could set up vendor tables. And we didn't think we should charge, because a lot of people in New Mexico get ripped off, especially the artisans who are making things at a grassroots level. They don't really get the true value for their art. So we were going to give away the tables for free.
I would suggest you charge one, because I have found in all the things I've ever done, if you don't charge anything, people don't value it. So even if it's a lower rate, $50 or whatever, I think when it brings value, it tells us we perceive it having value. And I think it's a great way. I don't think we have to be exorbitant in our fees, but I just find people, when you charge money, they have a stake in it. So that's what I would recommend. It's not, and also because we do need to raise money because it makes our work more effective. So that's just my thought. I wanted to share that with you.
That's awesome, because we did think of approaching a few corporates as well in terms of giving them some space, getting some banners made up for them and giving them a table. That was part of our sponsorship package. But I do agree with you. We should come up with a nominal level for somebody to come up and put up a table. Because if we have 500 people there, it's going to be great for them to make some sales.
Exactly. And even though people will pay for sponsorship and be able to have a table, that's one way that somebody may not be able to pay for the higher level of sponsorship, but would like to have a table to be in front of these attendees.
No, that's awesome. Now, Patricia has just put a note with regards to, let's see. Okay, she'll get together a VIP list, emails, and telephone numbers. And Patricia has also said, can we please have time for future meetings? So future meetings are going to be held every Monday, 7 a.m. I only did this today because I was so jet lagged yesterday from my trip. So every Monday morning, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, we will have a meeting for the month of March and April. And in May, we'll have 2 meetings a week on Monday and Friday at the same time. And for people who are in New Mexico who want to meet in person, we can find some times that work out with everybody and work, etc., we're all working, so that might be a little bit difficult to juggle, but we could have an evening meeting or a weekend meeting, Patricia. So I'll see if I can tee that up, because I'm not traveling at all between now and when this event is over. So I'll put together a list of dates and times. I'll make this link a recurring link once I've upgraded the service to paid. Then you will use the same link to come in every week. I don't have to keep sending out the link. I can make it a recurring link, so it's fixed. I'm almost done with my list. Send out of invitations and follow-ups. That's for all of the VIPs. So Patricia, this might be an area that you might help me with, since you are local, and we can go through the list of the VIPs that you're recommending together with anybody else in New Mexico who would like to recommend as well. In terms of marketing and promoting, we have a marketing and promoting company that has come on board. Joni Griffins is based here in Albuquerque. She can't make these meetings because of the time, but I'm meeting with her one-on-one, and she's agreed to come on board with helping us with the marketing and promoting of the event. I just got an email from her today, which is really exciting. They're a very well-known Albuquerque marketing and promoting company. Sponsorship recognition, I think I've talked about the award ceremony. An emergency plan and kit. So in case somebody gets sick on the day, we need to have a plan in place as to how we react, how we respond. And I've asked Deandra, the manager of the venue in New Mexico, to help put that in place. We need someone to coordinate the goodie bags and the filler items for the bags. Anybody has any ideas how we can get some things into these bags? I know that we can get a lot from the people who sponsor, but there might be other organizations who want to sponsor in kind by putting something inside the bags. One of the first things that I managed to get while I was in Grenada is some organic chocolate for everybody. So my friend in Grenada is going to sponsor chocolate for our desserts and for the goodie bags. She has a small chocolate making plantation in Grenada. And that's it in terms of what I have on my list. And I've added the new things that we've discussed. And this call is about to drop. So when it drops, I will send out a link via email and on Facebook. Just jump back in again, and we'll continue with our conversation for another 30 minutes. And if anybody wants to say anything before the call drops, please pitch in.
I have a connection who is owns a jewelry store there on Lomas, and he'll usually